Sagittarius, this is your January 2020 reading, and you have something illuminated in the month of January. Before I get stuck into the reading, okay, so you're probably going to be looking at this in the month of December, which for some of you traditionally is Christmas time, but obviously I know it's not that for all of you. Nonetheless, this is gift giving time. So what is coming up is there's a gift from me to you, and then we're going to exchange gifts because you're going to do something for me in return. So what I'm doing is, and this is a pretty big thing, definitely will not be doing this often. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you guys. I have started doll making professionally. It has been a hobby and I have decided to go professional with it. So I have an Instagram page, I have an Etsy shop. They are both under the name Papillon Dollmaker. I will put it in the description box below. If you go to the Etsy page, the shop, if you go to my Instagram and you put a heart and you follow on Instagram and you go to the Etsy shop and you put a heart there, then I will give you a small free tea leaf personal reading. It's a big one, that one, because they're always a job to do regardless. Sag, as you can hear, in the interim I have gotten flu and I have pretty much almost lost my voice. I'm going to record. You'll have to turn up your volume big time. If you can't hear, well then wait for February's readings, but I don't know how long this is going to last, so I want to record your readings. Right now, the two cards that you got, I'm going to do those first, then we'll look at your teacup. The Romance Angel card you got is Keep an Open Mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And you got the Seven of Water as your tarot card. If one read them separately, they will tell you go with the flow. If you read them together, that's definitely what they're telling you. There's a case of, that's why I say that January isn't a month of illumination for you. Because there's symbols in your cup that, as I'm looking here, say the same thing. So, whether you're in a relationship or looking for a relationship in the month of January, keep an open mind. Things are not going to be what they seem. You will discover things, you will see things, things will be illuminated, and you will see them differently. As many of you may know, there's an eclipse on the 10th of January, and that is so typically eclipse. It will illuminate something for you while it shadows another, so that it can draw attention to something. But you never make big decisions around eclipses. Wait, go with the flow, that tarot card says, before you make big decisions. And this applies in your romantic, your relationship life, as well as your general life. There's a case of seeing where this river leads to before you decide anything, or even decide in your mind, make a conclusion about something. Wait first and see where everything is leading you. Now your teacup, as some of you may know, I pour the tea, I drain the liquid off, the symbols that are left behind, I weave a story from them. The ones that jump out are the ones that I will read to you. Now the first one I saw in this in a torch. As I was putting this reading together, I saw that. And the torch is illumination. That's why I say there's illumination coming for you in January. That eclipse is no doubt going to be responsible for it. It's going to shine the light on something that you completely missed before, or something brand new. It has to do with heart matters. There's a little heart around there, so it definitely has to do with that. There's also an arrow doing this curve. An arrow means there's going to be success. The fact that it's doing this curve says you cannot see the road ahead, but it is on the road to success. So keep the faith, that is where it is headed. I also see almost an angel with a bugle announcing something. So something that comes out of nowhere really, because angels announcing things is definitely not worldly things. But there's some kind of announcement attached to that. And next to it I see a rose, and that is romance. So that is very, very nice. Right, I see the number 3. And I see a little bunch of cherries ready to be picked. So the 3rd of January, something ripens. The fruit is there, and it's ready for you to pick it. That's very good news. I see an anchor. The anchor's looking a little bent. So maybe your security, your feeling of solid ground is a little bit wobbly at the moment, at the beginning of January especially. But then underneath that I see a very large flower. So this eventually will lead to great happiness for you. But it's obviously at the moment you're feeling very unsteady. I think once that eclipse settles, the energy settles, life will possibly improve for you greatly. I see a key, so there will be a successful outcome to your problems. And a bow, you're highly thought of, and a horseshoe, there's good luck following. So there is going to be a bit of a rocky period, probably in January. I think as that eclipse comes through, it's going to make you feel a bit unsteady, unstable, insecure, but it will give way to successful outcomes, to problems, to romance, to good fortune, to being able to pick lovely fresh fruit, metaphorically speaking, but you know what I mean. So all in all, there's a lot of good symbols in here for you. I'm looking to see if there's anything else that specifically jumps out for me. There's repetitions of symbols in here, so I will not be repeating myself, especially not when the voice is so very bad. But that looks to be the main gist of what's going on. So I think the main message for you in January is keep an open mind, go with the flow, don't make any decisions until the dust has settled. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.